Now, the Fox Illinois Sports Desk.
Now, Central Illinois has had a tie of their very own to the Super Bowl this year and has for many times over the last decade plus, and that's Brendan Daly, an SHG grad, an NFL coach, and a 6-time Super Bowl champion. His journey began right here in Central Illinois with a passion for football, and that started with his family and at Sacred Heart Griffin. Brendan Daly's football journey began with yard football, a few bloody noses, and a dad who had a passion for the game. That excitement grew until high school, where his Sacred Heart Griffin teammates met an intense young Daly, but one you couldn't help but be drawn to.
He was just a leader, his intensity, the fact that, he could certainly rally the team.
Certainly just drawn to him. He has just energy and intensity that is kind of just infectious. So as soon as you met him, you want to be with him.
He made his mark as a Cyclone, and then it was off to Drake University, where Daly knew just one thing.
After that, I left high school not sure what I was going to do, to be honest. I wanted to play football. That's about as far as it got,
But through admiring his own coaches and seeing his teammates enter the world of coaching as well, Daly found his post-college direction. But it didn't start off all that easy.
I originally got done with Drake, and I went down to a high school down in Florida. I taught and coached there. I was teaching special education and coaching football, and we went 0-10. A lot of good high school football down in the state of Florida, not at Ridgewood High School at that time.
And it would continue to be a grind from there. He would pay his dues in the coaching world, the part of the journey that has helped lead him to the place he is now.
Living in stadiums and coaching teams that didn't win any games, and just paying his dues, and the determination that it takes to get through that.
He was a grinder. He was somebody that you can be very proud of as a human being.
The dues were paid, and he got his break in the NFL, starting with the Minnesota Vikings in 2006, and 8 years later, he was a Patriot and eventually a Chief, contributing to 6 Super Bowls and 9 conference championships in just 11 years.
There they are! Oh my God! He's the most successful guy in the NFL, anybody, in the last 11 years. And maybe in the history of the NFL.
And in all of that success, Brendan Daly has never forgotten where he's come from. Even on the NFL's biggest stage, Daly still has Springfield, Illinois in his heart.
Honestly, I still to this day stand at NFL games, and I'll do this on Sunday at the Super Bowl. And when the national anthem gets played, somewhere in there, my thoughts go back to Springfield. And sorry. It's just a cool moment.
That's awesome. Now, Ben, Andy, and Coach Leonard all added that they expect plenty more in Coach Daly's future, whether he is a coordinator, a head coach, or whatever may come. Despite not adding number 7 tonight, Daly's NFL past is as decorated as the greatest in the sport, and his NFL future remains plenty bright.
Of course, and I saw him, during the game watching it. You got to see him on the sidelines going, oh, there he is. Not the best day for him, or Andy Reid, but,
I love that emotional moment at the end, though, when he tied it back to Springfield. How awesome was that?
I love that.
Very cool to be there with him as he kind of got to relive that and that connection there with Springfield.
Right. For sure. All right. Well, thanks, Sammy.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.